This is the pro striking seminar at Immortal Gym part 3. We're going over K1 kickboxing. Lovely. Slip, uppercut, 2, 3, 2. Inside low kick, overhand right, body shot, low kick on the right side.
Inside of me, you better watch out if you ignite me's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead.
So you're going to throw a round kick to the leg first. You take the kick. So instead of throwing that round kick to the leg, we're just going to step through, aiming for like the middle of the thigh. I'm going to do a slight turnover on the chin. Bump there. Then I'm going to go inside low kick. Do what Ethan's doing, yeah, stand nice and wide so you can kick to the groin. Bump there. Down and kick him to the body, but he's in a block with his arm, yeah, so he's going to do a double block. So he brings this hand in towards his chin, and this hand's going to protect. Don't overextend it here, because if you get kicked in the wrist, you've got a possibility of breaking your wrist, so you don't want to injure your hand. So you're going to stay nice and compact, so I'm kicking there. Boom. Then I go left side, I'm going to switch kick, so I'm going to skip my foot back and bounce it in. Blocks there, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, go as hard as you want to go, ease into it. Do it for a minute with your partner. So you ready? Off you go. Yeah. So what we're going to do, lift it higher, so bring your knee towards your chest. That's better. Now other side. Yeah, back leg. So the same do what we did at the start of the class with the bouncing. We want to do this when we're checking the kick. The other thing is, try and pull your knee in towards your chest. If it's out here like this, there's going to be a gap and you're just not going to be able to block as effectively. So to make it a bit more effortless, you just lift your knee in towards your chest. See how high up the car I can get it. If it's there, it's very difficult to lift, so just bring it up there, bring it up there. Boom. Doesn't matter too much about your foot position. You can have your foot there, you can have your foot there. It's not a big deal. But don't attack the kick either, because believe me, it really hurts if you do that. If you attack the kick, it's like kick the kick, it hurts. So you just lift it one there, lift it there, and checking the kick. So it doesn't matter if it's a low kick or body kick, it's the same block there, so you don't have to overthink it then. So 1 for 1, left, right round, kick to the body, and just block the kick with your leg. Off you go. So you're going to do now defense and counter. So Wes going to throw a little kick to my body. I'm going to block it here on the arms here, so I'll tuck up tight there. So when I'm tucking up, I'm going to bring this right shoulder back. It's pretty straightforward. At any gym in the world, this would be taught. And then I'm going to counter with the right hand, boom, left hook. And I'm just going to go to the leg, because in K1 all the kicks score equally, so I think sometimes a bit faster to just kick to the leg. And obviously it hurts as well, so I'm going to come straight there. So he goes left body kick, boom, 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 straight back, yeah. I go left body kick to Wes, he takes something up, boom, and then just go counter, cross, boom, low. And again, go up, boom. He goes even, boom, sit down, cross, hook, and then just step out to the leg kick here. So after that left hook, you just take a small step out to the side, and right low kick there. So starting off with just a left body kick, just go steady, like easy, light mate. There, look good. There you go. This time I'm going to use that bouncing footwork to return with the right body kick. So Wes throws a left body kick, I'm going to check it here, and then bounce the right body kick in. So obviously dependent on how much he moves, depending on how much I'll have to travel. So sometimes if he tries to like run away, after there, might bounce and skip a bit further. If he's a bit closer, sometimes after a block, I have to come back a little bit. You understand what I mean? So as I bounce back, I adjust my foot and slide back, or I can adjust my foot and skip forward to travel distance. This footwork's really effective for that. So again, he throws the left body kick, a block, and a bounce, a return kicking. So with the same side, so block and kick back with the same side, yeah? It's just 1 for 1 like that. So we'll go straight for both of them. So the right side now, for the right kick to Wes, he's going to block it on the arm with the first one there, and he's going to counter back. It's just the opposite. He's going left hook, right cross. But this time I want to return with a left body kick. Boom. So he blocks the right body kick on the arms, then he comes out with a left hook, and then switch kick there. Blocking the right kick's easy. You're just going to, with the leg, just lift it, lift the leg, and then skip the counter kicking. Pop. There you go. So he's got one on the arms, so he blocks the arms first, foot cross, left switch kick, boom. He blocks with the leg, block there, and skip the left kick in the lead leg. Yeah, so one more time, he blocks on the arm, block, cross, left body kick. Blocks on the leg, bounce, and skip. So just do both of them now on the other side, yeah? So speed it up a little bit. Right, sometimes, so with Wes now, he's done this before. So let's say now I'm fighting a guy, see in K1, it's a blend of all the rules, so I could turn him and I'm fighting a guy. When I was in China, he could be a Sanda fighter, or he could be a Taekwondo guy or something, or he could be a Thai boxer. So sometimes the way the rule set works, it's like they try and meet in the happy middle. So obviously the Muay Thai's got all the weapons, they eliminate the elbows and the clinch when you do K1, but that means it's more welcome for guys that come from K1 and other disciplines, like those different martial arts. So when I turn up sometimes the guy's fighting a Sanda fight, he's going to have a different style, he's going to have maybe a boxing stance, he's going to be here, tricky. Other times you fight a guy and he's come straight from Thai boxing, he might not even adjust it to K1, so he's going to come out, he's going to be looking to block a lot. So you understand that with the base of the style is kind of the problem he's more likely to present. So let's say I'm fighting Wes now, and I throw a combination, I'm going to throw a 1-2 and into his guard, and then I'm going to go with my switch kick. Boom. I know Wes now is a Thai boxer, so he's going to lift his leg more likely to block that kick. Boom. So this is kind of a staple defence for a Thai boxer. So let's say the first time I'm here, I throw my 1-2 and I throw my kick and he blocks it now. Okay, so now I know that's his pattern. So I've picked up on that. I'm like, okay, I make a note. So now I go 1-2, I switch, and then this time instead of the kick, I wait a second and then I throw my left hand, and then my left kick after that, so it's a little bit offbeat. So the first time, the way you practice it as a drill now, you treat it like it's sparring. So he does it normally from a 1-2, my left kick, and he blocks. Boom. Okay. If he didn't block it, I would just kick him again because there's no need to do a fake. So that's where some people get a bit too fancy with the fakes. They do them for no reason. Now we're doing them with a purpose because he's blocked my kick the first time, probably hurt my shin a bit. I've made the read, and the next time I'm going to do something different. So I'm going to take my time and go 1-2, switch, boom, and then kick off the back of that once he's put the leg down. Yeah, but I'm going to throw my left hand first, so it's a straight left punch. So 1-2, switch, left hand, left body kick. So if Wes does it to me as a drill, he goes 1-2, left body kick, boom, and he could do it again. Boom, and then when he's ready, he's going to do the fake. Boom. He made his own one, but it still worked. But it's more than anything, it's classic Wes, isn't it? But see, I don't mind that though. I don't mind it because the thing is, he's done the correct thing. He's took his time, so he's gone to throw the kick and he's stopped himself and then done a fake. So I'm on one leg. I'm very vulnerable to multiple things. But a nice easy one would be either a jab, what Wesley, which works still, or just a left hand. Because anything straight now is going to push me back and make it difficult for me to block, and then the kick's going to be there. So again, 1-2, throws the left kick. Boom. Next time he's going to fake it. Boom, boom, and then he puts the kick there. So this is when you're levelling up, you're taking reads, and you're exploiting a person's tendency, like a habit that they've got. So practice that one from with your partner now. Kind of think about what you're doing a little bit. Yeah, so off you go. And then once you know he's got that leg, he's got right that leg twice. Avoid like he said. So you just take your time, bit over your face. Spot there. Now 1-2 switch. Spot. Good, better. Good, yeah, that's really nice and tricky, man. So moving on, we're going to go with the same principle as Pyro West again. He's injured those who like, I can't hit it full power. So this time it's the same thing. You go 1, 2, bop, bop. I'm going to go left switch kick. Boom, he blocks it with the leg. Boom, that's it. And then you go 1, 2, I switch, but this time I'm going to go push kick there. So I'm aiming for like his top of his sternum, like his chest area. It's really to off balance him rather than low. So I'm going to go high with it to push him back, knock him off balance. So I go 1, 2, switch kick, he blocks it, boom. I go 1, 2, switch, boom, push kick him off balance. So again, it's all about the pause rather than just rushing through it. So I don't need to go like 1, 2, switch straight away and do it. It's like getting that reaction. So I want to fake with my hips. So this back kick is doing a little fake forward. That's how you get the release. So 1, 2, switch kick, boom. 1, 2, fake, boom, and then switch it to the push kick, knock him off balance. So practice that 1 for 1.
You can have exercise so much around there. So when you've done like that,
we're going to do your lean back. So when you're leaning back, you want to ideally just drop the lead hand. You can drop both hands, but this is more risky. And then you're going to tuck your chin in and basically do a limbo and use your hips forward, yeah, like this. If you can though, you keep this hand up just safer, but it doesn't matter what kick he does, you just drop the lead hand, yeah. So your lower back needs to bend and arch, and then keep your chin tucked into your chest. So you can use it for a body kick lean back if you're really flexible. Obviously, ideally it would be kicks to the head, but sometimes guys will kick higher. So like you were saying, the guys even fought on the weekend, he was kicking above his block. So if he's kicking above your block, he's aiming for there, it's hard to catch it. It can be hard to block with the leg sometimes, and if you get a good connection with your shoulder, then it's not going to put him off. That's why you want him to kick your shin or like your forearm, because it hurts him. It's a bit of a deterrent. Or catch your elbow, it kind of hurts him. Whereas if he's kicking your shoulder, he's going to keep kicking so it doesn't hurt him, and it scores. Boom. Goes left kick. Boom. And then you want to test the flexibility. You go a bit lower, so aim maybe for the shoulder instead of the head. Oh, the left one. Boom. Yeah. So you can go as low as you kind of want, probably up to about the bottom of the elbow here, the shoulder. That's probably, I don't know how flexible you are, try and lean back. But test yourself, you know what I mean? Just go light with the kick. So 1 for 1 now, you lean back left and right. And off you go. Nice, good. So, nice, I like that, that's really good. Nice. Yeah, guys, we're going to do a drill now. So we're going to do a sparring round. And basically it's to test the kick defence. So you've got to what I'm going to do is keep a really tight guard, yeah? So my gloves are going to be here like this. So Reece can obviously counter some boxing, but he's going to throw it light. So it's just a drill. So he's got he's blocked the kick, boom. He's got his lean back, boom. He's got his block the kick.
Oh yeah.
Wait. See what it is? He can block the arm, boom. He can counter that with the hands, boom, boom. Yeah, so you're getting used to countering back a little bit. So you block the kick, boom. Yeah, good. Lovely. Good. 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 Yeah, so just kind of understand the concept of the drill. So you're just kind of getting used to blocking and countering. This is a drill for this person, not for me. So I'm not trying to waste Reece with kicks here. I'm trying to give him kicks that he can defend correctly and practice. If he's getting one wrong or he's doing it incorrectly, do the kick again. Let your partner get it correct, you understand what I mean? So when you're ready, decide who's doing what first, and we're going to do a minute and a half. One person kicking, the other person defending and counts. That hurts it.
got him coming as well. Jump.
Good jab. So the first counter, he's going to parry with the backhand, and then he's going to jab with the lead hand, obviously. So he parries, jab. Yeah, so defend with a catch and then jab. The second one, he's going to slip to the outside and throw a right uppercut. Strong. So you right uppercut, when you throw it, you turn your feet, you turn your chest, and you rotate your hand and put a little pop of the shoulder right at the end. Keep your left hand up a little bit, so don't drop it all the way down. So you slips, boom. You can drop it here, that's okay, so you can see. I don't mind that on a slip, but you just don't want it completely down. So slip, then parry a jab, jab. Slip a jab. Yeah? Parry a jab. Slip a jab. Yeah? So 1 for 1 like that. So the 2 defense and counters on the jab. Off you go.
Are you done with me?
So, the first one now, he's trying to pressure me, so we're pressuring, you want to stay in front of the person. So let's say I'm going to the side, you want to stay in front of me there. If I go this way, he's cutting me off, he's cutting off the route, so he's staying in front of me. So if he wants to do that, he's kind of got to be ready that I might try and hit him in order to get him off me, get him away from me, to stop him from just being able to apply that pressure. It's really important now that Wes has a very strong guard and that he's assertive with his guard. So when he blocks the jab now, he doesn't go backwards when he blocks the jab, he always comes towards my jab. So what this is doing is creeping back and taking up the space. If you're fighting someone that's got good kicks and good with their range, someone like myself, you kind of ideally want to get inside of that, but you've got to push the back of it. So the taller guys in the room is so good for you. The smaller guys kind of got to do this, hasn't got much of a choice at times. So he's going to block the jab, the first one on the glove there, boom, and he's going to use it to creep in. So he blocks. The second one now he's made his read, he's going to slip it, in for his right uppercut, boom. Yeah, so I'm obviously throwing my jab, trying to keep him off me, trying to maintain the range. He's doing a job now, cutting me off. So he blocks the first jab, slips the one, and then counters, boom, and then from there he's going to put his follow-up combination. He's going to go cross. So it's nice and simple. He blocks one, boom, slips one, uppercut, boom. Simple sequence, follows me. So go with that. Bump. Doesn't matter how many times, you know what I'm saying? He's getting his read. So Wes did 3 the first time, but he blocked one, then he parried one, then he slipped one. Bump. Sometimes it takes you maybe 5 or 6 goes to get the read, but he's just cutting me off, he's staying in front. That's how you're going to work it like this. After you throw it, like saw a couple of people just do the rhythm, so after he slips and he throws the uppercut, well, stop and reload. So what he's doing now is reloading the shoulder. This is important because now he's having a look. So he's not just throwing the uppercut and then rushing through to the next bit. You want to sit down in shots. Also give yourself an opportunity to see if you hurt the guy, see what shots are there to pick, and that's when he's going to go with the cross. There's a little pause between the two. After that then he's going to throw an inside low kick after the 2-3-2. So you do an inside low kick, then he's going to throw what's like a chopping overhand. You can do this one, kid. So chopping overhand. However you want to do it, then you go left body shot, right low kick, boom. So when you use the inside low kick, I don't like throwing them very often with no set, with anything on the back of it, because it's a bit of a risk reward shot. You're very likely going to like stop someone with an inside low kick, but it sets up a right hand really well. So if I throw that 2-3-2, boom, here, load it, body shot's loaded from there, so the angle on the overhand puts me in great position to throw like a good body shot. So I'm getting that seatbelt angle, that 45 degree to the liver. Now I've got all my weight over it and I'll step back out to range with the low kick there. Yeah, so here you can demonstrate all of that because he's better kickboxing, he's fresh in the game. Right, so you go, slip. Block it first. Yeah, so go for the whole sequence. Yeah? Whole drill, mate. Go, block, parry, slip, uppercut, 2-3-2, inside, overhand. There you go, that's your combination, that puts the stamp on it. So when you throw that low kick at the end, I'll pull it to the head, to the body, bit of volume on it. Obviously, even if it's just hitting gloves, I've got a lot of work up on it. But when I throw the low kick, it gets me back out to distance, back out to range. And then, obviously, if the guy's tough, he's side of him not broken down, I don't just necessarily want to sit in there for another exchange. I've got a lot of work got my points, then I'll step back out. So on that low kick, you kind of pendulum your feet and get yourself back out to distance on the back of that. So try and practice that whole sequence, that whole combination. So putting that on the end of it. So you're ready, off you go. Start off with a jab. So when I throw the jab, clean again, he's going to block it. Boom. Now the second time, he's going to, so the first one block on a good clean, boom. Next one he's going to parry it left kick, boom, to the body there. So he's going to parry and then split it. This is a good technique to do to stop a guy from throwing a right hand. So if I'm trying to set that up and trying to use my jab to set my right hand up, his left kick can often beat me there. So if he pressures and he blocks first on the gloves, then he comes again, maybe I'm trying to walk onto the right hand, he parries it, and then he can get that left kick there, and that's going to make me do this block, which is going to stop me from throwing my right hand. If I was to throw my right hand, and he times the parry, but he's going to kick me straight across the ribs there. So having a good switch kick is really important when you're dealing with someone that wants to set up the right hand. It can really keep that right hand at bay. So he blocks the first one, parries the second one, and he takes my right kick away with a left switch kick. To practice that one-to-one with your partner, you're going to add to this and build to it again, the same as you did with the previous. Nice and simple. So after that left kick, you're going to land forward, the same combination, cross up, cross. So he parries it, then you're going to go land into cross up, cross. After that, you're going to take a little pause. Then you're going to come back with your jab, but your jab's not an important jab. There's a measure jab. That's it. So he kind of holds it out there. So this is just to keep distance, and it stops him from firing back. Then we're going to change the angle of the shots to uppercut, left hook to the body, and finish off with a low kick. Boom. Same again. So altogether, he defends the jab. He parries it, left kick, lands forward, cross it, cross, measure, uppercut, body, low kick. That's all right though. So on a measure here, so after I throw my left kick, cross, hook, cross, I just can leave that out there. He's going to put the pad there for the uppercut, and then I'm going to change the angle of the shot. So I'm looking where I'm going to hit. He's got a tight guard. I'm going to come up the middle there. Then change it to the body shot, and then again, pop out on the low kick. So getting back to the range of the low kick, yeah? So one more time. Just pop, measure, pop, perfect. Yes, you're beating up that leg, beating up the body. So when you're ready, your partner, off you go. We need to move and use our footwork, and then we need to use some skills as well. So obviously we've got our jab, but then sometimes that's not enough. So this drill is going to be called a hand trap. So Kaleem's got his gloves glued to his head. He's stepping into my range. So what I'm going to do now is stop him with the measures that we just did in that drill, and then I'm going to do what's called a hand trap to the left. On the left, with my left glove onto his right glove. I'm going to step here, and I'm going to turn away. So he steps into my range, he's pressuring me back, and move. So it's a little bit of like a pivot turn. So I step to the outside of his back foot. This is the most important bit, because if I don't do that, I'm in line. He's going to throw his right hand onto my chin. So I have to step past it. That's his power punch. I need to get around it. So he's coming into space, I'm jabbing him, step and move, and get round to the side. So I'm keeping his glove traps is there. One of my friends will call it like keeping the blinkers on. So the horse has got his blinkers on. As soon as I step here, he can't see me. He's blind, you know what I mean? So that's a good way to get away from him. So I'm keeping that hand glued to his head as a hand trap. So I'm trapping his hand to his head and step around. This is going to be heavily dependent on where my lead foot position is. To get a bit complicated now, if my lead foot is closer to his back foot, which is on the inside of his lead foot, then I'm going to always go this way. So from here. What I don't want to do is try and do that if my lead foot's on the outside of his lead foot is too far. So a good pressure fighter is probably never going to let me get to this position anyway. He's always going to want to stay in front of me so he can land both hands effectively. If I'm here, I'm quite far away from his right hand, so it's always going to fall short. You understand? So he's going to step in, and I move there. It's not a punch, it's a trap. I'm just kind of half pushing it, half slapping it. I can go the other way if needs be, and I feel like it's going to be more efficient to exit to my right, then I can punch with my right hand as just like a slap, pop, and go this way, and then I step around just to escape. I'm just escaping his pressure. So he comes at me, boom, and I move. He comes at me again, boom, and I move. Yeah, so touch, step and moves at the same time. Touch, step and move. You get away. So as a drill now, I'm just going to walk forward at Khalid, pressure him, and he moves. Yeah, see what he did there? Don't change stance though, he did an extra thing there, don't need to do that. Right. Just for now, stay in the same stance. So with the right hand, if he felt like he needs to, he just step around with his right foot and a slight turn, but don't change stance, keep the same stance, don't overcomplicate it. This is where people get too fancy with things. No offence, Khalid. Okay, look at him. His feelings there. But it's alright, sometimes don't make it too complicated. If I'm an orthodox fighter and I'm good there, just stay in orthodox. So when he comes at me this way, this is fine. But I've still got plenty of shots off the back of that. And he comes in, go this way, yeah? So hand trap either way, just practice it as a drill, like maybe 10 seconds each, just plodding forward like a punch bag, just walking at the person, yeah? What to do now is a specific round of sparring. So, Khalid, go with Keith, probably the easiest one to, yeah. So one person is going to be pressure fighter. Khalid, you can be pressure. Yes. This person is going to be the mover. So he's like, in Thai boxing he might be a Muay Thai, a slickster. So he's going to fight on the back foot as a counter fighter. But you do the drill like it's not real sparring, so it's like play sparring. So obviously the pressure fighter's not trying to like smash his head in, and he's also not trying to like be so slick that he can't get nowhere near him. You just kind of get a feel for what the range is going to be like and what you've got to do to win. The hand traps now against a pressure fighter are really important, especially in a busy room, or if you're in the ring or in the cage. You need to know where you are, and you need to stop yourself getting backed up to the wall against good pressure. So just do 30 seconds demonstration, clean your pressure. So you can do predominantly low kicks and boxing.
Okay.
You can do whatever. Good. And relax. Perfect. So it's kind of like ridiculous sparring, yeah, because it's kind of practicing more for this guy to be able to understand that, like, when I'm dealing with someone with heavy hands, dangerous, who's just going to walk into my space, I need to learn how to move around him. So he's every now and again throwing like a little hook or a low kick to let him know, okay, you've got to be careful if you move that way now, you've got to keep your guard up, yeah. So you're not trying to like lever the person. So it's just a bit of drill sparring. And one person's going to be the pressure fighter, one person's going to be like the counter fighter, the slickster on the back foot. So decide who's doing what first, and when you're ready to off you go. What are you doing? What are you doing? So, this drill is going to be a Thai boxer versus kickboxer. So, can you do that, please? Can you be a Thai boxer? Yeah. So, Thai boxer, what we're dealing with, what do you think when you're a Thai boxer? What they're good at?
Elbows.
Okay, good. Yeah, you can't do them in K1. So yeah, you're predominantly going to be kicking. The guy kickboxing, so he uses low kicks, uses boxing. So then you kind of handicapping yourself to think about in your head. Well, what does it need to work for this style, or what? So when you ever face that style, you kind of know, like, well, this is what he's probably going to be trying to do. This is what he needs to do to land his kicks. And then you start understanding what you're doing a little bit more, rather than just kicking for the sake of kicking or punching for the sake of punching. So actually, you know what? I'll be Thai boxer because I don't trust you. Right. So the king, you're the kickboxer, I'm the Thai boxer. So kind of get it?
Yes.
So you see how I'm deliberately, like, just sticking to my role, like I'm an actor. I'm sticking to my role, I'm sticking to my job. I'm not getting peed off because he's peppering the life out of me and then going, fuck this.
Yes.
Khalid. So stick to your job and try your best to understand it. As much as it might be frustrating, it's beneficial to start understanding the thoughts of how like, a potential opponent might try to fight you. Very important. So practice that now. One person's a Thai boxer, one person's a kickboxer. So when you're ready, off you go. You're going to lean back, maybe use a hand strap, maybe second kick. Right, so this one now, we're in the pocket, no blocking, apart from obviously with the gloves now. Short and sharp, light combinations, but getting used to the fact that this is where the nastiness happens. So Khalid's going to throw a short, maybe 3 or 4 punch combination and the kick on the end. Now Kingo's the same. Nice and controlled, nice and light, but you see how you're keeping the speed, that's really good, keeping the speed, but you're not running away after. So another habit sometimes, especially if you want to box or you want to get pressure on someone, you don't want to like do your combination and then run away after, because when you first trained with me, remember that experiment and I just walked you around the gym and I said you can do whatever you want, and I just basically just teach them a lesson how you can waste a lot of energy doing a lot for nothing. So sometimes guys with good defence can just walk forward, clean, there's a lot of work, if you keep running away after, you start getting tired. I'll get into the corner and I can pressure him from there. So sometimes you have to learn that every now and again. You've got to give the guys something to respect you, to stop them from being able to do that, especially as the rounds go on. So we need to be comfortable in here. It's not about staying there all the time, but I need to trust myself there. So being tight, being relaxed. Knowing that I can sit there, not panic, not freak out, not tense up, and pick correct shots is important. So really partner now, short shot combinations, 1 for 1. Just short rounds, we're going to swap partners, we're going to do minute rounds, short, intense. So I want the pace high, because K1's very high pace, you're rewarded quite heavily for volume. So it's about understanding that, yeah, I can't be running around the room trying to be a slickster here. Sometimes I have to sit down and just get used to having these exchanges and being safe in the pocket. So although I'm still saying that like you have to have exchanges, you still don't have to like not defend yourself and not use your skills. So I could be with Wes now. We've done many years of this, and we can be doing boxing, and I'm still going to move my head. Wes is still going to move his head. We're looking after each other, so he's throwing jabs at me, whatever he wants. So we're staying close to each other, but still kind of working on skill, defence. I can block a kick if I want, Wes can block a kick if he wants, can catch it. But I don't run around, make it like a mess. I don't want it to be messy, I want it to be clean. Sometimes I'll let my partner work a bit. I let him throw some shots. Yeah, so we've done lots of rounds like this, just short shot. We'll try and go for about 6 rounds, 1 minute, swap partner every time. Keep it light, keep it controlled, no power, intense. Keep going. Straight through. Stay close, stay close. Stay close, stay close. That's it. We're going to finish off with a little bit of conditioning. So very important part of kickboxing, good condition. So you go low kick, he takes it, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Lifts his arms, rib kick, then 4 punches to the body, kick to the arm. So he folds his arm there, kick to the arm. Kick to the arm, yeah? So all through it now, 2 minutes conditioning. Whatever you want, however you want to do it. Okay, sit on the floor opposite your partner now and interlock your legs. So interlock your legs. You know what this is. Come on. Yeah, look at these two. Here's interlock your legs. I do a minute, you sit up and touch at the same time. Okay, and go. Inside your legs for balance. Let's go. This is the finish now. Nice and relaxed now. Lie on your back and then do what we did at the start of the class. Rotate your knees side to side, loosen up your lower back. We'll do a little stretcher to finish. That's good. Now curl up into a ball, knees into your chest to roll back and forward. And again, forward, touch your toes, extend your leg out. So roll back and forward a couple more times. Keep doing. Stretch all the way out, strong relax. And time. Very good. We'll finish there today. Good stuff. Very well done.